Urgent. Romano drops a bombshell as he claims Liverpool could sign the Arsenal star. Liverpool eyeing bargain deal for £55 million player after receiving green light to make an offer. Liverpool should not be ruled out of the race to sign a £63 million player who could arrive in the Premier League. A very warm welcome, dear supporter. Let's dive into today's updates from the greatest and best club in the world. Amid surprising rumors about Liverpool's interest in Ethan Nuanorie, journalist Fabrizio Romano has provided an important update on the future of Arsenal's young prospect. Nuanorie is regarded as one of the brightest gems to emerge from Arsenal's academy in recent years. Despite starting last season at just 17 years old, he made 37 appearances and scored 9 goals, proving that he's ready to become a regular part of the first team. However, unlike Miles Lewis-Skelly, who signed a new contract in late June, keeping Nuanorie at the club is proving to be more complicated. Currently, the attacker is in the final year of his contract, and according to journalist Graham Bailey, Arsenal is at serious risk of losing him. Bailey stated that if the player doesn't renew, several major clubs across Europe and the Premier League are ready to step in, among them reigning Premier League champions Liverpool. "I think Arsenal are going to lose him," Bailey said. "The situation is really bad for the club, and it's not even about finances. I've been told that when his contract ends next summer, Nuanorie will be able to choose from several top clubs. He's admired across Europe and here in England. Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester City, they'll all be knocking on his door." While Bailey paints a bleak picture for Arsenal, Fabrizio Romano shared a more optimistic outlook on his YouTube channel. According to the transfer expert, Arsenal is in active negotiations with Nuanorie's agents, and the player himself is showing interest in staying in London. Arsenal are talking to Nuanorie's agents. The player still wants to stay at the club. Since Lewis-Skelly's renewal, extending Nuanorie's contract has become a priority for Arsenal, Romano said. However, Romano highlighted a key issue that needs to be addressed for the renewal to move forward: guaranteed playing time. There are ongoing discussions about his role in the team. Arsenal are also exploring other targets in the market, such as Eberechi Eze and Nani Madueke, and Nuanorie's camp wants to understand the club's plan for him before committing to a new deal. Romano concluded by stating that Ethan Nuanorie's situation will be one of the most important developments to follow at Arsenal in the coming days, as several details still need to be resolved between the club, the agents, and the player's family. Do you think Ethan Nuanorie would be a good investment for Liverpool's future, or should the club focus on more experienced names to strengthen the midfield?
Liverpool remains one of the main players in the current transfer window and is now turning its attention to the defensive sector. While Mark Guehi from Crystal Palace is still the frontrunner to strengthen Arne Slot's squad, another young talent is gaining momentum behind the scenes: Castello Lukea from RB Leipzig. According to a report from Caught Offside, Liverpool has been formally invited to submit an offer for Lukea this summer. The Anfield club had already shown interest in the player and now sees a potential opportunity to move forward in negotiations. At 22 years old, Lukea is seen as a defender with great potential. Despite suffering an injury during the 2024-25 season, the French center-back impressed whenever he was on the pitch, drawing attention from top clubs across the continent. Liverpool's management is reportedly optimistic about signing Lukea for a fee below his release clause. The player has already held internal talks with RB Leipzig, and it appears the German club is willing to let him go for a fee between £50 and £55 million, a figure considered reduced compared to what's stated in his contract. Strengthening the defense is one of Liverpool's top priorities this window. Although Van Dijk and Konate remain the starting duo, the club is seeking a defender who can compete for a spot and potentially become a key figure in the future. Castello Lukea stands out for his potential and promising technical profile, while Mark Guehi brings more Premier League experience and is regarded as one of the best English defenders today. With a contract until 2026, Palace could be under pressure to sell him now to avoid losing him for free next year. Arne Slot has already invested around £200 million in this transfer window, with Florian Wirtz being the most expensive signing so far, costing £116 million. Still, more reinforcements are expected, especially if the Dutch manager feels the squad needs further adjustments to challenge strongly for the Premier League title. The big question remains, will the board bet on Lukea's raw talent or the reliability and maturity of Guehi? Both have the potential to wear the red shirt, but only one is likely to be signed. And you, Liverpool fan, which of the two defenders would you like to see at Anfield this season? Promising Lukea or reliable Marc Guehi?
Among the many names being speculated to strengthen Liverpool's attack this summer, Victor Osimhen stands out as one of the strongest candidates. The Nigerian striker, currently under contract with Napoli, has a release clause valued at £63 million and is reportedly interested in a move to the Premier League, having even turned down a lucrative offer from Saudi Arabia. According to TBR Football, Osimhen's name has already been discussed in high-level meetings at Liverpool. The Anfield club is seriously considering the signing and is closely monitoring the developments in the market, especially now that the transfer window is open and negotiations are beginning to heat up. In an exclusive interview with TBR Football, journalist Graham Bailey stated that Liverpool should not be ruled out of the race to sign the striker. According to him, despite strong competition, the Reds remain well-positioned to make a move for Osimhen if they choose to act. Bailey also mentioned other interested English clubs, such as Manchester United and Newcastle. Don't rule Liverpool out of the Osimhen situation. Manchester United still like him, you know? And Newcastle, if Isak becomes a problem, don't rule them out either, he said. Bailey further emphasized that the situation around Osimhen could gain momentum in the coming days. It's still early July. Osimhen is a player I'd keep an eye on for the Premier League. The pressure for a decision will soon increase, and Premier League clubs have deeper pockets than many top sides in Europe. Victor Osimhen has established himself as one of Europe's top strikers during his time at Napoli. In 133 appearances, he scored 76 goals and provided 18 assists, playing a key role in the Italian club's recent success. Last season, he was loaned to Turkish football, where he maintained his impressive form, netting 37 goals in 41 matches and adding 8 assists, further raising his profile in the market. With his strong physical presence, direct runs, and excellent finishing ability, Osimhen is considered the type of striker who could quickly adapt to the Premier League. Playing alongside creative talents like Mohamed Salah and Florian Wirtz, he could further elevate his performance and become a crucial part of Liverpool's attacking force. With the transfer window open and expectations for more reinforcements at Anfield, the question remains, will the club make a decisive move for Osimhen? And you, Liverpool fan, would you like to see Victor Osimhen wearing the red shirt this season and leading Arne Slot's attack? Thank you so much for watching until the end. See you next time.